Hi, welcome to EntropyPawsed. I'm Bonnie. I learned a lot about water conservation while backpacking. Having to carry and/or filter all of our water made us very aware of how much we were using. I figured out how to wash our camping dishes with less than 1 cup of water. Here at EntropyPawsed, we have a hand pump well. This also keeps us very aware of how much water we are using. According to the Energy Star website, the average dishwashing machine uses 4 to 6 gallons of water per cycle, with some estimates that up to 20 gallons of water are used by people who pre-rinse their dishes prior to putting them into the machine. In this module, I'm going to show you how I wash dishes here with less than 1 gallon of water. We put some of our water in our tea kettle so we can heat it up on our cook stove so we have some hot water to do dishes. Instead of doing dishes in the sink, we use this small wash basin. We put a little bit of water in here. Notice when the pan is flat, it doesn't appear like there's very much water in here, but we tip it up, which gives us a nice amount of water that we can use. We use a non-toxic, biodegradable kind of dishwashing detergent, and we don't really need very much. It's important to remember that soap is what disinfects the dishes. Then we add a little bit of our hot water. We use a small plastic bottle for our rinse water. You could use a glass bottle if you prefer, or you could also use something like a ceramic pitcher. So we'll put some of our water into our rinse container. I learned in Girl Scout camp to put the silverware in first to soak. I wash the glasses first because that's when the water is the cleanest. I wash them over the sink and then use our rinse bottle to rinse it. The rinse water falls over the dirty dishes I have stacked here. The rinse water falls over the dirty dishes I have stacked here in the sink, so that then I can use what's left of the rinse water to pre-wash the dishes. This helps keep the soapy water clean. So I repeat the process of washing a dish and rinsing it into the next one. And then pre-washing the next dish with the preceding rinse water. And we do sometimes utilize the canine and feline method of pre-washing dishes. So now I'm about halfway through the dishes, at which point I usually add a little bit more hot water to keep the washing water warm. And also it's time to refill our rinse water. Note that we still have plenty in our gallon jug. So we fill our rinse bottle one more time, still working on our 1 gallon. For particularly greasy dishes like a frying pan, I will sometimes directly add some of our hot water to the pan to get rid of some of the grease. And then add a little bit of our soapy water to that. And then I usually don't use this kind of water to pre-wash the other dishes. We do think it's important to thoroughly wash and thoroughly rinse the dishes. So here are our clean dishes and clean counter, washed with 1 gallon of water with a little rinse water to spare. We think it preferable to allow the dishes to air dry rather than using a towel. We think this is more sanitary and obviously less labor intensive. Thank you for joining us. So long from EntropyPawsed. See you next week.